Welcome to the announcement and award presentation of the 2006 Hang Lung Mathematics Awards. My name is Carmen Law. I'm a management trainee at Hang Lung Properties. It is my pleasure to be the MC for today's event. The Hang Lung Mathematics Awards is a biannual mathematics research competition for secondary school students in Hong Kong. Founded in year 2004 by Mr. Ronnie Chan, chairman of Hang Lung Properties, and Professor Xing-Tong Yao, a world-renowned mathematician and FUSE medalist. The purpose is to stimulate creativity and to encourage intellectual discovery in mathematics and science among secondary school students. The first awards, presented in December 2004, was a huge success. This year, we're very pleased with the active participation and enthusiasm of students and teachers in Hong Kong. Over 100 teams from 50 secondary schools entered the competition, with 15 teams entering the oral defense held yesterday. And today, we will know which of the 15 teams will be the winners of this year's Hang Lung Math Award. The co-organizers of the 2006 Hang Lung Mathematics Awards are Hang Lung Properties and the Department of Mathematics of the Chinese University of Hong Kong. May I now invite Mr. Ronnie Chan, chairman of Hang Lung Properties, to come upon the stage and make welcome remarks. Mr. Chan, please.
Good afternoon. The fact of the matter is, I don't know who won. There's 15 teams here, on average 3 or 4, so we have about 50 students here. I'm sorry, I really don't know the result. I prefer not to know it until the same time that you will know it. So I'm just here to say a few words to thank a few people here. But let me first begin by saying that Hang Lung is a company that was founded in Hong Kong 40-some years ago. We have made our money here. And as our founder, my late father, Mr. Chen, Teach Chen, believes, wherever we make the money, that's where we should give the money. And so we're very happy, very delighted that Hang Lung can be part of this Hang Lung Mathematics Award. The origin of it started about 4 years ago when Professor Yao Xing-Tong, many of you know him, the FUSE medalist from Hong Kong, a son of Hong Kong, he came to me and said, Ronnie, I think we should do something for the high school students of Hong Kong. Now, mind you, before that, he and I have done a few things together in the mainland of China. Some 12 years ago, he came to me and we collaborated on a project that does something in the mainland of China, in particular in the Chinese Academy of Sciences. One of the leading professors there, Professor Yang Lok, is here with us. And so about 12 years ago, we did something together in the Chinese Academy of Sciences. We built a Center for Mathematics called the Morning Science, which is the name of my family company. It's called the Morning Science Center for Mathematics. And we have built a building there. And then we have also started an award called the Morning Science Medal of Mathematics. That was 12 years ago. And that was for the top ethnic Chinese mathematicians anywhere in the world. I assume that the students here today do not quite qualify to receive that medal yet. But I'm sure that, never know, maybe one of these days, one of you, after hopefully receiving the Hang Lung Math Award, will one day go on to receive the Morning Science Medal of Mathematics, which is given every 3 years to world-class mathematicians of Chinese descent. Anyway, Xing-Tong came to me about 4 years ago and said, let's do something different. And as Professor John Coates from Cambridge, who is with us here today, told me last night, he said he had just never seen anything of this sort. That high school students are given an opportunity to do mathematics research and compete for it. And so, working with Xing-Tong and working with the Chinese University, we together formed the Hang Lung Mathematics Award. Unfortunately, Xing-Tong cannot be here with us today. He will be arriving in Hong Kong on the 21st of December. He asked me if we can postpone this date until the 21st. And the problem is, we have scientific committees that are world-famous professors from around the world, from Cambridge, from Paris, from MIT, from New York University, from Pittsburgh, UC Santa Barbara, and wherever. And December 21st is just too close to the holiday seasons such that no members of the scientific committee, I'm sure, would be willing to come here. So eventually, I'm sorry, Xing-Tung, we just have to do without you, but let's hope that he'll be back with us here 2 years from now. Anyway, Xing-Tung was here in October. We had a long talk of about 3 hours. And even yesterday, he sent me an email. And guess what it is about? Every time Xing-Tung calls me, it's nothing particularly good for my bank account. Xing-Tung is always writing me, asking me for this and that. And in this time, he asked me yesterday to introduce him to somebody I introduced him to a couple of years ago who have made a lot of money in Hong Kong. Xing-Tung said, hey, Ronnie, why don't we get together with this gentleman when I'm next in town? Perhaps we can get him to support the Morningside Center for Mathematics in Beijing. One thing about Xing-Tung I can say is never for himself. So if you want to donate money to a good cause, call me up. I'll refer you to Xing-Tung. He's worth your money. He never spent anything for himself. He lived like a pauper. But all the money that he has and all the time and energy that he has really goes to the students and to mathematical research. So I'm very regretful that he cannot be with us here today, but I trust that he'll be here with us 2 years from now. My job here is really very simple. I just want to introduce a few people to you. We're very honored to have Raymond Wong Hongqiu, the Permanent Secretary for Education and Manpower. Raymond Wong. With him is another lady who is my Simuya from Singapore Co-Educational College, also a senior official at the Education and Manpower Bureau, Catherine Chan. Catherine, where are you? Catherine Chan. As I said, this is really an effort between Hang Lung and the Chinese University of Hong Kong. Frankly, it's more the Chinese University. All we did was to give money. I don't even know who won today. So really, it is the Chinese U that did all the work, and we're very, very honored that one of the vice president of Chinese University is here with us, Professor Cheng. Cheng Bak-zhong, Hao Chiang. The three mathematics professors that I have worked with in the last 3-4 years very closely, and they are the reason why we can be here today. And I want to recognize them. The chairman of the mathematics department of Chinese University, Lau Ga-seng Gao-sao, Professor Lau. We also here with us here, Professor Thomas Au Guoqiang Gao-sao, also from Chinese U. And then Professor Tom Wan Yaohang Gao-sao. Tom. Of course, we are very, very honored to have someone of the stature of the next person I'm going to mention to become the chairman of our steering committee, the 1996 Nobel laureate in economics, Professor James Mirrlees. Professor James. We're very pleased that Professor James can be the chairman of our steering committee. Then we have a scientific committee. These are the people that really, really sweated in the last 4 months. They're the ones that read through all the proposals. As you heard, we have about 100 teams. A lot of proposals were given. And out of 50-some, I think they only kicked out 4 of them, so 51 were left. So all the scientific committee members have to study all those 51 projects very, very carefully. And then yesterday, many of them, about 6 or 7 of them, were actually on the campus of Chinese University to do the final adjudication, interviewing, questioning, examining the 15 teams that are represented here. And the scientific committee this year is chaired by Professor Tony Chan, formerly of UCLA and now Assistant Director of the U.S. National Science Foundation. Professor Tony Chan. Obviously, we have many professors from overseas and also from mainland of China who serve on an adjudicating panel, as well as local professors from Chinese University, Hong Kong University, and the Hong Kong University of Science and Technology. We're very happy that many of them were able to give the time and be with us here today. I want to introduce only those who are from out of Hong Kong. Professor Yang Lok of Chinese Academy of Sciences. Professor Yang. Professor Yang and I actually collaborated to build the Morningside Building of Mathematics on the campus of Chinese U, on the campus of Chinese Academy of Sciences in Beijing, and so we've been working together for a long, long time. Also with us from the University of Cambridge is another gentleman that I have worked with for a long time. He served every time for the last, 8 years, John, on the adjudicating panel of the Morningside Medal of Mathematics as well. Professor John Coates from Cambridge University. we have a gentleman whose birthday is the same as mine. So I told him, you and I have the same birthday. However, he is a little bit more senior than I am. This gentleman is a world-famous mathematician from Paris, from the University of Paris, Professor Jean-Pierre Cahan. Last but not least, we have another professor from another great university with which I have been associated for many, many years in the past, MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology. We're delighted to have Professor Gilbert Strand with us. Professor Strand. I'm almost done, don't worry. The next one I'm going to introduce is a very, very unusual and exceptional individual. He is a gold medalist of our first Hang Lung Mathematics Award. Now he's a senior, a student at Chinese University, graduating very soon, trying to go to Cambridge, MIT, Harvard, wherever, applying for his PhD program. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Fan Xin-zhen and Edward Fan. Gold medalist 2004. We are very delighted that many high schools in Hong Kong have decided to participate in this program. It is really through the dedication of the principals and teachers of those colleges that have made many of you, the students, what you are today and perhaps what you will be in the future. So I want to recognize all the school principals and all the teachers who represent the 15 finalist teams who are here with us. Please rise, the principals and the teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you. They are the ones that contribute to Hong Kong. Thank you very much. Then finally, we have 15 teams out of 100. They all went through the grueling examination yesterday, the presentation. Some of them will come out to be the winner. I don't know who they are. As a donor, I don't want to know. I don't want to meddle in academic freedom. I have nothing to do with it, so don't blame me if you lose, and don't thank me if you win. You can thank me for the money, but apart from that, don't thank me because you win. Anyway, out of the 15 teams, we usually have 5 teams of honorary mention, a bronze medal, a silver medal, and a gold medal. And we have reserved $1 million Hong Kong dollars every 2 years for this purpose, and then another $1 million for other expenses. So the $1 million is to be shared by those 8 teams. However, the scientific committee decided that they want to do more. So I'm very happy to say that today there are more than 8 teams that will be receiving something, which means I'm a poorer man, so if the lunch is a little on the skinny side, please forgive me. But anyway, I have spoken enough. I just want to welcome everyone. We're very, very honored, very, very pleased that you can be here with us. Now, back to Carmen.
Thank you, Mr. Chan.